Good morning, I'm Macy Marie. It's 4:59 right now. Let's go ahead and check in with Brandon Robinson this morning on your forecast. Brandon, not looking too bad out there this morning. Officials say at least 49 people are dead this morning following a mass shooting over in New Zealand. We're told more than 20 others are injured. Police say 3 men and 1 woman are in custody in connection with the shooting at 2 mosques in Christchurch. One of the men is charged with murder. The city is on lockdown while officers search for other potential suspects. This is a developing story and we'll keep you posted throughout the newscast. Also new overnight, police have recovered all of the items stolen from the Whitesburg Little League concession stand. Kentucky State Police troopers found the thousands of dollars worth of equipment at a home on Big Elk Drive in Jenkins. Amanda Sizemore and Marvin Kidd were arrested after they were found riding an ATV which was stolen from the facility. Officials say additional charges are pending. Severe weather ripped across the Commonwealth on Thursday, spawning tornadoes and leaving major damage in some areas. One of the hardest hit areas was McCracken County. Kelsey Anderson has more from West Paducah. And over in Louisville, high winds damaged a parking garage at Norton Women and Children's Hospital yesterday afternoon. That happened around 12:30. There's no actual structural damage. Crews at the scene said the exterior panel was peeled away by the wind. They're keeping an eye on it to make sure no more damage is done. Traffic was directed away from the parking garage all day as a safety precaution. Also in Louisville, this was the scene on Crumbs Lane at St. Paul Baptist Church. The wind caused some serious damage to the roof there. You can see layers of the metal roof peeled back. Some parts of it were thrown to the ground. This is the last weekend of winter 2019, and some of you spring lovers like me are probably saying hooray, but it's making a grand exit. More than 100 million people have been under a watch, warning, or advisory as the storm heads toward Canada. It's called a bomb cyclone. This type of storm gets this classification when pressure drops at least 24 millibars within a 24-hour period. This storm fell 33 millibars from Tuesday into Wednesday. Its aftermath will not fade anytime soon. In Iowa, dozens had to be rescued from floodwaters. Heavy rain caused major flooding in Missouri, Nebraska, and Wisconsin. Ice jams caused major flooding in downtown Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Emergency crews worked to get about 60 people from flooded homes and apartments. Heavy machinery is being used to load the ice onto trucks to haul it away. Crews are making progress with floodwater receding as the water flows again. There are no reports of any injuries. And thank you so much for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. It's still a lot to come. Good evening, I'm Macy Marie. This evening, fire officials are trying to figure out what caused a house fire that killed an elderly woman in Jackson County. It happened just before 5 this morning off US 421 in Sand Gap. 5 fire departments were called in to shuttle water because there was not a nearby hydrant. Lauren Miner has reaction from the community. The Breckinridge County Sheriff was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence. Kentucky State Police say officers responded to a 2-vehicle crash on Kentucky 259 in Breckinridge County Friday night. They found Sheriff Todd Pate hiding beer bottles in the woods, smelling like alcohol with bloodshot eyes. The other driver was taken to the hospital but is expected to be okay. Pate pleaded guilty to DUI back in 2015. Today's warm weather brought some teachers to the sidewalks of downtown Prestonsburg. Floyd County teachers are protesting House Bill 205, which they say will take money from already underfunded public schools. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher walked the streets with them to know why they believe this bill is toxic. Angela Coleman says they hope to have more rallies like this in the future. Earlier this week, media outlets reported Governor Matt Bevin said he supports the bill that offers tax breaks when people donate to private school scholarships. This weekend is the WYMT Sport, Boat, and RV Show at the East Kentucky Expo Center over in Pikeville. It's not just boats, trucks, RVs, and off-road vehicles, though. There is a trout fishing pond, clothing, hot sauce, fishing lures, and more. Some of the local vendors say buying something now almost guarantees that you'll be getting the best deal of the year. And it's fun for the kids, too. Kids 12 and under, well, they get to fish for free. If you missed the expo, you can still head over tomorrow until 5 p.m. Opening day of Keeneland's spring meet is now less than a month away. Today, the track held their annual job fair. Keeneland will be hiring 2,000 seasonal workers for races this year. Positions for the racing season include everything from parking, track maintenance, and guest services. Plenty of people come back every year, but the track is always looking to hire new people to join the Keeneland family. Over in Corbin, 2nd and Main hosted the first ever TEDx in Eastern Kentucky today and had quite the turnout. WYMT's Lauren McCord talked with guests and speakers about what the experience was like for them. You can find the videos of today's speakers on TEDxCorbin.com or on their YouTube page. Now, also during that event today came an announcement that Toyota will partner with developers for a 700-acre solar farm on a Pike County strip mine. It will be the largest solar panel farm in the state. 43 years ago, on March 9, 1976, the first of 2 explosions rocked the Scotia mine in the Oven Fork area of Letcher County. 26 men were killed, 15 by the first explosion, and 11 died after the second on March 11th. Several others survived the gas and coal dust explosions. The disaster prompted Congress to revise the Federal Mine Safety and Health Act. You can see an in-depth report Tony Turner did on the disaster over on our website, WYMT.com.